Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety.
You guys are at home. It's good to have you.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Clean and sober for 6 months now.
I'm Marcus.
And I'd like to open up the share.
Put on your seatbelt. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, how'd you get here? Put his seatbelt on. Boom, we smashed into like a car that was parked like on the side of some fucking road. I don't remember where we were.
Drinking, pills, weed. I did the weekend warrior thing, light on Thursday, but I let it rip on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I was back at the office 8 a.m. on Monday, no questions asked.
Me and my friend Coop, we used to run the streets all night long. We pretty much do anything.
It was a lot of things back then, but I wasn't a drunk driver, and I had to. I did it that day without even thinking, and I was driving great, so I thought.
And I'm talking to this guy, and I knew him, but I didn't really know him. And he asked me if I wanted to try a little H, and I just looked at him. Why would I want to do something stupid like that? 15 minutes later, I'm in the bathroom with a needle in my arm. I can't even begin to tell you how that felt.
Because fuck everybody else, you know? So I would show up 10:30, 10:15, sometimes 11, 11:30, depending on, you know, how much breakfast I had that morning.
I started missing meetings. I was making bad investments for clients knowing I was going to get a better commission.
The only reason I woke up was because my monitor was going off like crazy and a girl was Skyping me and screaming, where was I? I was already 3 hours late.
I get in and my boss just had this look on his face, like I knew something wasn't right. He told me to go out in the field and he'd see me after work. He said, all right, no doubt, you know. I went to the dope house, came back after work, and pulls me in his office.
Just talks to me. Asks me, am I okay? Is there any problems in my personal life?
Now, in retrospect, are you okay meant, are you okay? But at the time, you know, I'm out of my mind. Of course I'm okay.
He was a good guy. I can tell that he really cared. And I looked him right dead in his eyes and said, I'm great.
I weighed about 60 pounds less than what I weigh today. I must have looked like Skeletor sitting in that fucking chair.
He fired me a month later. That's when the party really started. I didn't care about trying to find another job. I was just trying to have a good time. It was fun, man.
It wasn't so much about what we wanted, it was more about what you had.
I know I needed to stop. I didn't want to. It was nothing else that made me feel good, that made me feel alive. And then I sold my car so I could have money to shoot up with. I love that car too.
Shortly thereafter, I got my car repossessed, my apartment seized.
I tried to kill myself. That didn't even stop me.
And then, of course, inevitably the light's in the mirror, and you never forget that.
Found my way into a nice institution. And yeah, when I got out of there, I got a check from the state for 12 cents. That was what I had left after my commissary, was 12 cents.
We had to bury Coop today. She helped me get my life back. She helped me get my daughter back.
So I knocked on the door at 6 o'clock in the morning. And the look she gave me, I'll never forget. She was disgusted, disappointed in me. But she told me to come in. She still had love for me. She said one thing to me, though. She said I was paying a high price for a low way of life. And I didn't get it at the time. It makes sense now. I went and sat on the sofa and I passed out. When I woke up, she was outside tending to her flower garden. Everybody knew that Miss Sadie loved her flower garden. And I just wanted to run out there and just give her a big hug and kiss just to say thank you. I was an addict. That's not what I did. I found her purse, took $200, and I was gone. I didn't even say bye. I didn't have any idea that she was sick. She died 2 weeks later. I tried to go to the funeral, but they didn't want me there. They told me to get out. Actually, they said get the fuck out. Really couldn't blame them. You know, I can't give her money back, but I know she's up there looking down on me. So that's why I stay clean. That's why I stay sober.